So yeah, welcome to Faculty of Health and Life Sciences. We teach a large number of courses, many of which are accredited or approved by professional bodies, and they're delivered by academics that are either experts in their research field or practitioners, maybe they're nurses, pharmacists, midwives, etc. themselves. And we've got a great reputation here at DMU for delivering graduate jobs and teaching excellence, and that's demonstrated, of course, by our TEF Gold Award. So of course I'm from School of Pharmacy, and this is one of the oldest schools of pharmacy in the UK, well over 100 years now. We have over 1,700 students in total and around 87 staff, some of which are part-time and work in practice as well. We teach 4 undergraduate programs: pharmacy, forensic science, and pharmaceutical and cosmetic science. And we also have a top-up as well for a final year 3+1 in pharmaceutical science too, and we accept students from all countries into that course. In terms of postgraduate as well, particularly for overseas applicants, we have pharmaceutical quality by design, which is very much for continuous processing in the pharmaceutical industry, pharmaceutical biotechnology, and we have another course as well called MSc Medical Leadership, Education and Research Skills, which is very much for people who are practitioners, maybe they're already doctors, nurses, pharmacists in more of a management position. So that may be of interest as well. So this is where we're based, here in the Hawthorne building. I was in there yesterday, at home today, unfortunately, but might pop in later. It's a really nice historic building. But inside it's been upgraded. As I said, I've been here a long time, and in the last 10 years or so, we've spent about 12 million just upgrading our laboratories. We've also built 3 new laboratories in the building next door to Hawthorne called Portland Building. And this is what we can see in the picture here. So this lab here is in Portland. It's brand new, a couple of years ago. We see up the top, this is probably our oldest lab. This is compounding, where we make up the solution suspensions, lipsticks, mascara, those kind of things. And this is my colleague David. He's in more of the tableting lab, which is on the first floor. So we have custom built laboratories and practice suites too. We have 4 pharmacy practice suites, including a mock-up of a dispensary. We have sterile product suites where we dress up in the full Tyvek suit, make infusion bags, add things to injections, eye drops, all that kind of stuff. And custom built labs, of course, for things like chemistry, pharmacology, pharmaceutics and microbiology. So to give you an idea at the moment, I took this picture myself last term with the students, and this is a socially distanced first year MPharm microbiology class. So we have been continuing during the pandemic to teach face-to-face as well as distanced, and we can see we've all got our face coverings on here, and we've got these new shields up, etc., between people, and we've spread them out so they're well over 2 meters apart there. Okay, so just to finish off then, I'd like to tell you a bit more about our student support system. So in pharmacy, as well as the normal university support, we've got our own highly developed personal tutorial system that links into our portfolio module. So it's compulsory that the students take part. So that's kind of good. It makes sure that we keep an eye on them and they can ask us questions too. We have to sign off their portfolio at least 4 stages throughout every year of their program. And I think that's worked really well. We've been doing tutor meetings via Teams. I've got a couple after this today, and I think I might continue doing that. Actually, I think the students enjoy the Teams tutor meetings, and it means they don't have to get themselves into my office quite so often. We have a great wellbeing program and specialist bespoke things. Some of the students worry about those role play things, the OSCEs. So we do things like keep calm, carry on with your OSCEs, mindfulness, all sorts of bespoke programs. We all have one-to-one office hours, and that's for our teams as well at the moment, but we'll be face-to-face in the future. You can just drop in, or you can just come by any time and chat to me. That's not a problem in terms of students. And we have peer mentoring too. So the students in the older years will look after and be a mentor for the younger ones to ask any questions that they feel like, oh, I'm a bit embarrassed maybe to ask the lecturer. Finally, we have these great careers events. So every year we have something called Peer and Pave. So Pave is in our autumn around October, November. And that's across all health and life sciences courses. We bring in trust providers, etc., and have talks from industry. And then in February, we have something called PEER, and that's just for pharmacy students, including year 0. We bring in all the local NHS trusts, a lot of the big providers like Boots, Lloyds, Well, etc. for the community pharmacy sector and industry as well. We do bespoke talks, careers, mentoring sessions, one-to-ones. I think the students find that really, really useful. But of course, the university has some great support as well, particularly in the area of academic support around maths and English. We have something called CLASS, and they can support with the maths and calculations, and we offer extra English supports to all overseas students too. In terms of personal support, we have a counselling service, mental health, and we're very proud of our disability support too. We're very happy to work with applicants from application stage to accommodate their disability and talk to them how we can make reasonable adjustments. Okay, so I'll leave that there. I just thought it'd be nice to finish. This is a picture of some of our team at a clearing a few years ago. Hi, Jessica. Hope you found this overview useful. Please feel free to contact me personally if you need to. That's absolutely no problem. And I look forward to answering your questions after the rest of the session.